Netflix Cowboy Bebop has been nothing but a disaster since it was announced. And it keeps getting worse. Now they've announced a novel and a comic book to tie in to their garbage series. And what top level Japanese talent are they getting to make this comic book and novel? Oh, they're getting Western artists and writers. So you already know that this is going to be garbage. It's going to be grade A garbage, and it's going to be very, very bad. Like the show will probably be. Because, I mean, didn't you ever see Death Note? It was terrible, terrible. But this is what Netflix is doing. They're just going to go and take anime properties that people love and try to make live action versions of them. And somehow that's going to increase their anime portfolio, I guess. Netflix is on their way out the door, in my opinion. The signs are there. I don't think they'll be one of the streaming services that stand. If anything, I think someone will buy them. Who that is, who knows? But this Cowboy Bebop series has been nothing but a disaster. You've got the main actress that plays Faye, trashing fans, puts a whole sarcastic video out of her talking about how they couldn't find anybody that looks like Faye, and she didn't want to wear Faye's costume because it's tissue paper and stuff. Basically telling fans to F off. And this is kind of the norm. This is kind of the norm when it comes to Netflix. Because look at Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith wasted no time telling fans that they're trash. And now we have Danielle Pineda telling fans that they're trash because they're upset that their version of Cowboy Bebop is pretty much being shit on. And this is going to be the superior version. I can't wait for this show to come out. Because I guarantee you, the media is going to be, this is way better than the anime. This is great. This is the modern update that we needed. Faye no longer looks like a stripper. That makes it better right there. We took all the sexuality out of it. So, isn't she a better character now? And wait till Ed appears. Oh, Ed is a wet dream for Twitter. I guarantee, and I'm calling it right now, they're going to give Ed pronouns, and they're going to be they, them. I promise you that's going to happen. Wait and see. And Twitter is going to trend for days and days and days, and then the ratings are going to fall into the toilet, and they're going to say, well, what happened? And those of us that watched this glorious dumpster fire from the side here will be laughing and laughing. But anyway, here's how I know that's going to happen. You got Screen Rant already praising Daniela's response. I said this was going to happen yesterday in my video. I said by the end of the day, and look what happened 19 hours ago. This dropped. They're saying, oh, her video is hilarious. And it wasn't. It wasn't hilarious. It's cringy and pathetic. But they praised a whole article praising it. This is great. Shitting on fans is awesome. It's amazing. We love it. We love it here at the Access Media. So listen to this. Cowboy Bebop star Danielle Pineda sends a sarcastic apology to people criticizing her character, Faye Valentine, for not perfectly matching the anime. It's definitely not perfectly matched. They've taken all of the sexuality from the character completely. Okay. And it was so funny. It was so funny. I posted that video on Twitter, and it's like, here comes the pronoun gang. Here they come. Like, well, she's the boss. She's the best. You need to just shut up. We just need to lick that boot. It's amazing. I'm going to do another Saints Row video today, too, where IGN was shilling for that trash game. Of course, they were a bunch of bootlickers. We go down here. They're just praising her. Right here. Of course, this is far from the first time a female performer has been criticized for not perfectly matching the bodily proportions of a character design, or sometimes just for matching unrealistic expectations, like Kelly Marie Tran got for The Last Jedi. So, of course, we need to tie The Last Jedi into this for some reason. We need to tie The Last Jedi in there. What is it with they love tying that movie into anything possible. So Panada's response is certainly humorous, but it also slightly pokes holes in the pervasive expectation that women in real life must look like the exaggerated features of an animator's imagination, and that women's bodies are something any stranger can have free range to comment on. It's difficult to imagine this will ever happen, but we can only hope eventually people will learn to embrace changes in their beloved properties, knowing that even if they don't like something new, the original will always be there for them to love untouched. The last sentence is true. The original is still there, untouched, and you can go enjoy, and I highly suggest you do, and skip this show entirely, because they go on to talk about in this how it's going to add new things to the show and bring more things to the source material. Nothing that happens in this show is canon. Nothing. So here we go. You're not allowed. Now, this is somehow a critique on her body, which, no, that's not the case. She doesn't even have to look like Faye. Like, it'd be fine. Anybody that can, like, the body argument isn't what people are really pushing on. It's the way that she's dressed and the way that she looks. She's covered from head to toe. And that's not Faye Valentine. Okay? You could have made a few changes here to make it somewhat resemble the original outfit. And I'm not saying she had to walk around in a bikini, but there's ways to do it. Cosplayers have been doing it beautifully for years. I've shown plenty of those pictures. It could have been done, but instead they decided to cover from head to toe, and maybe we'll get to see some ankle. But of course, all of this criticism always gets dismissed because, well, everyone wants to masturbate frantically to the show or something. That's what people say, and they always dismiss it. And then the properties crash and burn, and it's hilarious because we've proven right. When you take all of the sex appeal out of something, it always turns to shit. And that's what they're doing. Anyway, I'm not shocked that the media's defending this. I'm sure you're not either, but it's still fun to take a look at and talk about. Let me know what you guys think about all this. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to Yellow Flash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.